it's already like giving you a leverage over your peers because I save like 60 or 70% of what I earn, then the like remaining ones, like the whole Quran, like I have it in my head. Like I've had like a best friend when I was like 16 and she committed suicide. Hi guys, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is that you're watching me. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Zainababidoye. Welcome to a new video. If it's your first time stopping by, hi, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in again. From the title, you already know what we are talking about in this video. You guys know my videos are all about leveling up, how to like become a better version of yourself and to start early. So this video is for people that are looking to like level up in their 20s, whether you're in your early 20s or you're about to step into your early 20s or you're in your late 20s. It's never too late to level up or change the trajectory of your life. So let's get straight into the this video. I'm going to be talking about all the sections of leveling up. So the first one is financially, then mentally, physically, and spiritually. So those are the four parts of leveling up I'm going to touch on today. So starting off strong, we're going to be starting with the financial part. Okay. So I understand like when you are like in your 20s, especially as a woman, you probably are still like dependent on your parents. Like 60% of women, especially in my country, I feel like most of us, like you are probably still in the university or you are because for example now I graduated at 22 and I stopped asking my parents for money when I was around like 19, 20 because I already started my own business. Do you understand? So if you're in that shoe and you're still asking for money from your parents, I feel like when you are dependent on someone, you can't fully like have your own freedom. For example, when I was growing up, whenever like I have like an issue with my mom, maybe like we fight or my dad, they would threaten to like cut my I mentioned it in my like last video, my first leveling up video. So they were trying to like cut off my allowance and to like be crazy. Like even if I was right, I still have to like follow what they said because at the end of the day they are the ones feeding me and it's their money. So you can't say you want to level up while you are still dependent on somebody. You have to like fight for your freedom first. That's the first thing you need to do. So you can start by starting like a small business. I made a video about small business ideas that you can start with 0 naira. I'll link it somewhere in this video or check description box. You have to like fight for your freedom. You have to start something that is going to like sustain you and be giving you money so that whenever like someone is trying to like make you feel maybe someone is pissing you off, you can easily like just like no, I can't take this. You can go and rent your own apartment. So first step to leveling up is to actually finding your own place. Whether you are if you're like in your 20s, I started living alone when I was 20. Yeah. When I was 20, that was my first time ever like living alone, like on my own. And that time, here's what I did. I had like a small business I was doing, like pizza business, and then I was saving up money. Then I think I did a job thrift. I did thrift and collected like my money. That's like saving. Then I rented an apartment. When I rented the apartment, then it was 140k naira. And that time it felt like a big deal to me. But like now, it's something I can even spend in a day. So I did it then. My parents were not in support of me moving out, but just knew I didn't want to live in school hostel anymore. And then that was like the beginning of my independence because living alone teaches you like how to be dependent. Sorry, how to be independent of everybody. For example, I had to like buy bulb myself. I didn't know anything about bulb or like ceiling fan. Like I didn't know anything about housing or like paint. I had to like learn how to buy curtains. So that one, it's already like giving you a leverage over your peers because now you are on your own and like you can learn what things that you like and things you don't like, what you want. You are in control of your own space. So that's the first thing. So if you need money, if you like want to get money, I know like you can't say you want to level up while you are broke. So get up right now and start something. There are like lots of ways to make money. This like a whole lot. So you can easily like pick up one of that and then do it. Do you understand? So that's like the financial part of it. Another thing about the financial part is, yes, you can make a lot of money, but if you don't know how to like spend wisely, you'd still go back. It's like you'll be in like a circle. You still go back to asking like people for money or like people for help. So you have to like learn how to like save money. Maybe like you make 100,000 now, save like 60% of it. Of that's what me I do. I save at least 60. I'm going to make a video about saving hacks and saving tips or how to save better. So I save like 60 or 70% of what I earn. Then the like remaining ones go to like my bills or like spending or buying something for myself. So it helps me. So like I'm never stranded, like ever. I'm never ever stranded. The last time I've been like, maybe I've had like zero. I think last time I had maybe like 500 naira or 1,000 naira in my account was maybe when I was like 18 or 19. And I'm being serious because I'm very very strict with like spending, because I've been stranded before and I knew how bad it could be. I knew how embarrassing it could be. So I always save money. So if you guys want me to like make a video about savings, also let me know in the comment section. So that's the financial physical part is just like your body. Like when you are leveling up, you can't say you want to level up and like be sluggish. You have to be very, very smart. The way you carry yourself, the way you walk, the way you like do things. Do you understand? So, for example, I know a lot of people say like go to the gym, exercise, exercise, exercise. Me, I'm not really a gym rat myself, but I always try, even if it's like just morning walks, like walking in the morning or night. I know it's not really safe, like walking alone like at night as a woman, but like you also have to like prioritize your safety above this one. But if you can, it doesn't even have to be like on the street. You can just take a walk around your compound or your house, just like stretch your legs. Like you can also jog and all of that. And if you can afford to go to the gym, go to the gym. Like carry yourself. Don't like just sit down morning to like night. It's not nice. Like it affects your back, your posture. It makes you age like very very fast. Do you understand? So you have to like work on your physical health and also like your face. You should invest in like good skincare products. Like find something that works for you. Don't just say, oh, because this person is buying this or oh, this one is the popular one. That's what I'm buying. You can talk to a dermatologist or a skin doctor. Let them recommend something that works for you. If you're someone that battles with acne, like severe acne, find like there's a lot. I'm not a pro, so I'm not going to recommend anything. But like there are a lot of natural things like honey, turmeric, things that like work for you, and you understand. It's also like adds like things that that you eat. This like do my Yoruba factor H now. Things that you eat, very very important. You have to like watch what you eat, portioning. If you are struggling with fat, like if you are like a fat person and you want to reduce your weight, exercise is also part of it. That's what I was talking about like moving your body and like being active. You should like hit the gym and like stay in shape. I've seen people go from like 200 pounds to like 65 pounds. I'm currently 54 pounds, and that's because is it 54 pounds or 54 kg? I don't know. I don't know. I sure I'm 54. So and I've been like this for like 10 or 12 years now. Like, and it's not like I don't eat, but I know like my genes, like my mom is not like, she wasn't a very fast person. My father too is not a fast person. Do you understand? And I also have a very low appetite, so I eat, but like I don't eat a lot. Do you understand? So that's it. But if you're someone that like, even if you eat something small, you add weight, then you have to like research like what your body wants and what your body needs. Like you don't have to be lazy. These are like your prime years, the years you're supposed to like have more energy to do things. Do you get? I know all the things I'm saying, they might be hard to start, but honestly, when you start, you would even thank yourself. Like you'll be so happy and you even come back to thank me. And the reason why it's good to level up is because it helps you like attract better. It's law of attraction. Like you attract what you are. If you are someone that has like a very bad habit with money, or you don't look good enough, those are the type of people you attract. That's why you see all these like Yahoo boys. Who are the people that they attract? All these pablets, girls that like I don't want to be I don't want to be judgmental or like mean, but you understand what I'm saying. For example, Yahoo boy cannot like come and meet someone like me. Like I don't even attract people like that. Like because we don't even work in the same place. We don't go to the same place. Do you get? So you attract what you are. If you are this certain type of person, those are the type of people you attract. Even friendship wise, those are the type of people you would attract. So that's just how it is. So if you feel like the type of people you're attracting, you're not happy with it, then you have to like change yourself. Like you have to, there's something that you have to change in yourself and start like doing that. If you have someone you want to like you are looking up to, like you want to be like, then start like watching the person, like what do they do, what do they eat, how do they take care of themselves. Start doing that. From there you would become like them or even better. Then moving to the spiritual aspect. Spiritual aspect is just like your religion. If you are a Christian or a Muslim, and I don't really know much about Christianity, but I'm going to speak on my religion that I know about. See, guys, one thing that's like helped me like get this far in life has been prayers. Even aside from the fact that my mom is a very very prayerful person, even my father, I grew up to watching my father like observing tahajjud every single, like he never misses it. Sometimes I used to like wake up in the midnight like around 4:30, and I would find our sitting room light on. I just know like my father is up and he's praying. So like growing up, like I knew those were the type of people that I grew up with. I was born into Islam, but I also like found Islam by myself. I hate chiffon scarves. My scarf is about to like come off. When I got admission to school, I started attending like MSSN programs. I realized like these people are like extremists, like to an extent. I didn't really like feel like I belonged there. Then I started like I realized okay, I think I wanted to like learn this religion on my own. I like went to a madrasa. I memorized Quran like I think I memorized like one quarter of like the whole Quran. Like I have it in my head, I can memorize it. So, but like that time, I was just learning it because my parents wanted me to like go to the madrasa. But I also like started learning it myself when I grew up. Like, okay, this is actually the religion of peace. This is what I want to do, and it's helped me. Not that I don't go through things in life. I go through like really, really terrible and bad things in life, but prayer helps me like a lot. It helps me like a whole lot. There's some things that I would just tell God like this, like I don't know what I'm going to like. Please come through for me, and I swear, like He comes through. There's this thing that my mommy taught me, right? She said in the morning, like when I wake up, I'm just giving you guys this trick. Just try it. So when I wake up every morning, like maybe during my Fajr prayer, after I'm done like observing Salah, I should just tell God, please let me have a good day, or like God, please like bless me with all the good things that will come my way today, and you would have a good day. Like you would, sometimes I forget to like say the prayer and I'll still have a good day or a bad day, but like whenever I say the prayer, it's I just like have a good day automatically. It works. And also tahajjud, like when you wake up, oh my god, tahajjud like changed my life. I don't do it every day, I'm never going to lie, but like when I'm going through like the worst things in life, or even when I'm going through like good things, because even good things needs prayers. Do you understand? So I always like wake up. You can set your alarm and then like just wake up and pray to God. Like God, this is what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to level up. I'm trying to be a better version of myself. Please help me. Please make like my life better. And sujud. So during your sujud, pray to God, tell God what you want, spend so much time with God, like all the things you want, like all your answers, they're inside your tahajjud. You just have to do it. I know it's hard, it's so so hard. Even me, I wish I could be observing tahajjud every single day, but may Allah make it easy for us and for Christians too. If you if you are like someone that is very very vast in the Bible, like I said, I don't know so much about Christianity, but like go to church on Sundays, pray, like just pray. I like that Christians can pray like anywhere like they want, like they can just wake up and just decide and pick their Bible. You know, like we Muslims, we have to like perform ablution, make sure we are pure and all of that. But like it's easier for you guys because you can just like pick the Bible and like just pray because I've had like Christian friends before. So just like pray and gradually you would eventually like become that person that you want to be. Because even if you are doing all the things that you want, eating well, exercising well, your health, so you also have to pray to God about it because might be all that and still like you can have there are like a lot of health issues these days. There's like PCOS and it's I don't know much about PCOS, but I have friends that have it, and honestly like always feel so bad for them because it affects their like hormones, it affects their it causes acne, like a lot of things that it causes for them. So I'm not really I'm not really going to go into that. Do you understand? So I've spoken about financial leveling up, I've spoken about the physical, spiritual, then I'm going to talk about the mental part. This is my favorite part. Honestly, this is my favorite part because I've had like my fair share of mental health or like mental like leveling up mentally. It starts with like your surroundings. For example, now if you grew up with toxic parents or people, we all like well, if you're an African and like you grew up with your parents, you know like they contribute a lot, even though they don't like to agree, they contribute a lot. Or like first time I ever cried or like had like mental the first time I ever crashed, I was maybe because my father like beats me up, or like my mom beats me up because of something I did. And that was like my oh, I have to like make it in life so I can move out of the space early moment. So yeah, that one, right? But if you feel like, oh, these people are toxic to me, but like I love them, you have to like start learning how to like get out of that. Like, know the people you surround yourself with. Like, always make sure you surround yourself with positive people. Some of you people are even like the negative people self. Some of you, you want to like level up, you want to be a better part of yourself, but like you are the ones that are even toxic and negative. I'm not going to just act like we all have like our flaws and our bad days, but like sometimes you also have to like work on yourself. Some of you have like good people around you, but because of your toxic behavior, you become like they like avoid your, they start, you feel like, oh, they are being toxic or they don't like me. Sometimes you just have to like look at yourself and like, what am I not doing right? Like, let me try and be a better version of myself. I'm even talking to myself too. Maybe I might be a bad person in like another person's story. I might be a good person in another person's story, but like you also have to like be checking yourself like every single time. Like, this thing that happened, you have to analyze like, was I wrong? Like, how can I be better? How can I be a better friend? Now, mentally, if you are not in a good mental space, you can't be a good friend to like your friends. Because if you're like depressed, if you're, I've had like a best friend when I was like 16 and she committed suicide. We were just 16 at that time, we're age mates. And honestly, like it still affects me till days because I felt like before like the whole suicide thing, she like told me what she was battling with and what she was going through. But like I said, I was 16. I didn't like know a lot about like mental health, like or like suicide. I didn't know so much about it. I have not even like, I just got admission, but I had not like resumed school. And then things that even like made her commit suicide was not even like things that were a big deal. But at that time, we have like our strengths are different. I might be able to handle some certain situations. Some people may not be able to handle it. There's some things that I can handle that have happened to me in the past. I've gone through like nationwide embarrassment before in my life, and it didn't even like depression. I was not even depressed. Not to even talk of thinking of suicide. Meanwhile, it can happen to someone else, and they may like even never show their face like online anymore. That's why I said like our strengths are different. So people can. Let me tell you why she committed suicide. It was like the admission period, right? Me, I stayed at home for a year because I wasn't given admission the first year. So I stayed at home. I was doing jam lesson and all of that. She was still in school because, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned, but like my education was very fast because I was quite intelligent when I was in secondary school, or was it primary school? I can't remember. Actually, I know like, yeah, I was intelligent. So my education was fast, and then I stayed at home for a year. That 1 year that did not give me admission, I cried. But that was like that was the only day I cried. She didn't like get admission. Me, I didn't get the first year also, right? But she was in SS3. Then she was in a boarding school. I went to boarding school too. I did tailoring. I learned tailoring, right? I taught, my father has a school, like he owns a school. I taught like students there. Like I just like busying myself with things, different things. I started like jam lesson, and I got admission the following year. Then the admission was not like out yet. We didn't even pick the same school, and I think it was getting to her. Plus, maybe she had like family problems, but like I know, like thinking about it now, it wasn't like it's not really like something that would actually make you commit suicide, right? But like I said, we are stronger than each other. And before I knew it, I just went out. I went for camp, and IVC camp. I mentioned earlier that I went like this December, so I went for that. And then before I go back, they told me like she has like, do you understand? And it was just crazy because I was just like, oh my god, this is my best friend. Someone I literally saw, like she was literally crying on my shoulders last time I saw her, and she's dead. Like how? Like how? And the punishment for suicide is even like crazier than the suicide itself. So please and please, like always check your mental. If you have to like go to therapy, it's advisable. There are online therapies. If you can't afford therapy, you can talk to like a friend. For example, my school, Uniloring, they have like a guidance and counseling unit. You can go there. Your school might also have. You can go there, talk to somebody, or talk to a lecturer, someone you can confide in. That's me. I do that a lot too. If I'm going through something, I like to talk. Maybe that's why people used to betray me, because I like to confide in people, and like now it's biting me in the ass because I be confiding in the wrongest people, but it helps me because when I voice it out, it makes it feel lighter on my shoulders. Because, for example, if I'm telling someone something, they would tell me like something worse that they are going through. One time I was going through a very bad breakup. Then I was crying so much, like I was really, really crying. Then I spoke to like a coworker, and he was like, Zainab, like I think he wanted to get married, right? And on the day of the wedding, they canceled the wedding. The bride's family canceled the wedding because their genotype did not match. Imagine that type of like public embarrassment. Do you understand? So like when he told me that, I was like, oh, me, I'm crying because of a 3 months relationship. Like, oh wow, and something like this happened to you. So like there are people go through worse things. Do you understand? So you have to like always check your mental health. Like every time you can like distract yourself with things. Like if you feel like this person, maybe it's a relationship you are in. Some men are very toxic. I've never like had like I've never experienced physical abuse from a man before. Like ever. I even like that's why I said like law of attraction is very, very real. Cause that but I'm just saying that if you find yourself in that type of situation, like physical abuse, please and please, like nothing is worth if you cannot beat your own. I mean, I always tell like people like if you are in that type of situation, like beat your own back. I, mean, I can beat a man. No, when I was growing up, I used to fight. Like when I was like in like primary, early secondary school, before I went to boarding school, I used to like fight men because I hated like cheating. So if anyone like if you are going through it, talk to like all these emergency contacts or like talk to a family member, like just confide in them. I know most times they'll be like, oh, don't leave because of your children. I'm talking about like people that are married now. If you are watching me, please leave. Like please, 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 please leave. It never ends well. Like ever. If he does it one time and apologizes, he would do it again and it's going to be hell. So yeah, that's it about mental health. I wish I could go on, but I also don't want this video to like get boring. I don't want it to. So guys, those are like the four parts of like leveling up that I'm going to like touch. Talking about health, you can like invest more in like I told you like to invest more in like your skincare. My skincare is very, very basic, honestly. Like I don't use a lot of products on my face, but once I realize that okay, this thing works for me, I just stick to it. Sometimes things like cucumber, like cold water, putting your like face inside eyes, like iced water, like in the morning, it can help you wake up. Because when I was growing, I'm going to insert like a picture of me when I was in like 100 levels or level, and a picture of me now for you to know like I really like leveled up and glowed up. And when you like take your finances very, very seriously, you'll be able to like afford trips. You go from going on like road trips to like um it's like flying and taking air, like I said taking air, going by air. So yeah, that's just it. Like you would it to be people might come and be like, oh, you are having a sugar daddy, oh, you are doing this. Let them. There's not how you want to level up that people are not going to see. There will be haters. There will be people that will say bad. Whenever like they did anonymous, you know that anonymous thing that they do like in class groups, they would be talking about me, saying shit about me, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it doesn't like put food on your table. So like, why should you care about that? So like, if you want to level up, you have to be ready for all the negative things that will like come with it. Some will even call you a bad friend, like, oh, this one she became this, she left me, she did this, she did that. Oh, this one she cut me off. But like, let me tell you, it's okay to cut people off. There are a lot of people that have cut off too, but like once I realized that we don't align anymore, like and there are people that have probably cut me off too. I would understand. It doesn't like get to me like, oh, I have so many people that got married and they stopped talking to me. And meanwhile, we probably like planned their wedding together. So how would I do about that? I just understood like, okay, maybe they are in a certain level in their life that they feel like I don't fit in, or maybe I would give them bad advices. Fine. Like if that's going to make them happy or like make them feel better about themselves, like chicken like do what you want to do. Do you understand? So when it comes to you too, you have to be selfish about your growth. Like don't care about like how they feel or something. Once you like check and analyze it, this person adding value to me. This person adding value to my life. Are they taking more from me than I'm giving? Then just cut them off. Like that's what I do. Once I feel like you're more like of a user than someone that is like helping my life. So I just like because if they are in your shoes too, they would do the same thing. So yeah, I hope you guys have learned it too. Like I always say, don't forget to like this video if you find it interesting. where to comment what you think. Let me know like what you've learned. Like pick a line and like tell me in the comments and let me know what you think. If you also have like other tips for girls in the comments, you can drop it. And if you're a man and you're watching and you feel like you've learned some things too, say hi. Our family is big enough to take in everybody. So guys, thank you so much for watching once again. I'm going to see you in my next one. Also, if you have like ideas or videos that you want me to drop more, what you would like me to talk about, please drop it in the comment section because I feel like I'm at creator's block right now. Like I'm kind of confused on what to post. Like, should I post more of vlogs or you like the sit down videos? If it's sit down videos that you want, what type of topics would you like me to touch? I know I talk more about like leveling up and becoming better version of yourself. Well, also let me like know like what parts exactly do you want me to talk about. So guys, thank you, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Mwah. Bye.